Hey, what's up, y'all? Headed to a Facebook Marketplace deal. One of my favorite video games. I've been finding video games like crazy lately. It seems like everywhere I turn, I'm picking up video games. It seems like all I'm selling right now. And as soon as I list them, they sell. So it's awesome if you resell. Selling video games. It's just a fast mover. So it's always great to find some, but I'm getting a pretty good deal. I think it's like 12 games. I didn't really count. They're only PS3 games, so I know what you're thinking. Oh no! But as soon as the listing popped up, it was 12 games for like $30, and the little secret sports games was in there that I've sold. I don't know, half a dozen times in the last couple years. But NCAA Football 14, the last college football game in video games. That thing's going for about $60 right now. So hopefully it's in good condition. But it was in there. That'll be the first thing I check to make sure when we meet up. So headed there now. There's also a couple of wrestling games in there, which is they're not great wrestling games, but they do sell. So I could bundle them up probably. And then there's some Call of Duty games, which they're never good, but if you bundle them up together, they're okay. So I think there's 3 or 4 Call of Duty games, like 3 wrestling games, and then NCAA Football 14. So pretty excited. On the way there, person seems legit. They're gonna be on time. Immediately messages me back, marked it as sold. I learned that from somebody I watched. But when you reach out to somebody on Facebook Marketplace, especially for video games, because people are just hunting on there for video games, is to say, hey, especially if the asking price like this guy wants $30 is worth it. Say, hey, I'm definitely not going to stand you up. I'll pay you the $30. Set up on a meet time and let them know, hey, I'm not going to stand you up. If you want to go ahead and mark it as sold, I'm going to be there. So. And this person marked it as sold, so pretty cool. I'm excited to go get some games, and we'll see if we can get some film in of it. It's always hard to get these Facebook Marketplace things filmed. So anyway, all right, I'll let you know how it turns out in just a second. All right, y'all, so just made the pickup. Yeah. The one, that's it. NCAA Football 14. You know what I'm saying? That's the one I was looking for. It's got the manual, and the disc is in pretty good condition. Not clean, but it should definitely work. I've sold a lot worse condition, so pretty excited. So we got NCAA Football 14. There's a couple Modern Warfare 2s in here. I'm not really sure why. Both the discs are in there. WWE 13, that one should sell. An older NCAA football, probably not worth anything. WWE 12, old Madden, not worth anything. I don't think this Madden 15, the last Madden 15 is worth money, but I think that has like Gronkowski on the cover. So the last Madden for PS3. Oh, Call of Duty 4. Hopefully it still plays. The disc just flew out. 2K14 WWE. Call of Duty Black Ops. Some more sports games. 2K9. Fight Night. I'm pretty sure Fight Nights aren't worth anything either. Never looked them up for PS3, but Fight Night Round 3. Madden 12, Madden 25. I've sold MotorStorm. That's actually a really fun game. It's only worth a couple bucks, but look, the guy actually told me I could pay him 25, but I paid him 30. Like, it was worth it. The reason I paid him 30 is because he said his kid was trying to get some video games for like a new system, probably a PS4 or Switch. I'll get that other game in a minute. But I figured, I told him, I said, hey, hit me up if they got any other games they want to get rid of. Let me know. Like, you're going to get a better deal with me than you are GameStop. And he said he definitely would. He was like the nicest guy ever. So anyway, excited about that. Great pickup. Let's get after it. All right, everybody, gonna go over what I got from the yard sales today. We had one community yard sale with about 10 yard sales in it. Also hit up one thrift store. So we'll go over some of the things I found today. So didn't spend a whole heck of a lot, but we'll go through it. So the first things you'll see, sorry for any mess, is this Samsung monitor and this IntelliWhite teeth whitening system. So I know you see the prices of $5 and $15, but I actually paid $10. $10 for both of them. I think this is, I think comp somewhere around $40, $50, maybe a little more. So that's really good, and it's new on the inside. New, has not been used. The monitor, Samsung monitor, was a really good find. I didn't even look it up because monitors usually like are not worth much, pain to ship, all that stuff. But both comps sold on this monitor when I scanned the barcode in. There's one listed, and both the other ones sold for over $100 plus shipping. So that's pretty sweet. Great deal there. So just in between the two, you can say probably somewhere around $140 profit. So sweet, pretty good deal there off of $10. One of the coolest finds of the day was the stuff you see right here. So not the refrigerator filter, but you got the this Tonka truck, this Tonka airplane, and this bag of like vintage Little People toys. So I saw the old Tonka vehicles, and I heard them talking, and they were talking about wanting to get rid of stuff and stuff being really cheap, like trying to just get rid of stuff. So I picked all of this up for $2. Well, so all of the Tonka stuff, this bag full of stuff, and this. The Tonka stuff, I knew it was old, so I knew it'd be worth something. I think this truck I might get like $10 on. This airplane thing, it is from 1979. There's only one listed and a bunch have sold. And I think it'll get about $20 plus shipping. The truck about 10. And in this bag, we'll kind of go through this cool little bag just to show you some examples of what's in there. Sorry for the crappy camera work. These are 1983 My Little Ponies. Yes, I bought My Little Ponies. When I looked those up, I think they're going to get anywhere from, 10 to $20 a piece. Somewhere around there. That could be high comp, but I just looked. I saw one of these clock ones go for like 20. So 10 to $20 on like old My Little Ponies, right? There is a old Star Wars figure in here that was from 1982. So pretty cool. I think he goes for about $8 plus shipping. That was in decent condition. These little figures here, let me show you these. These little figures are like mask figures, they're called. I had to look them up. They're also from the 80s. I guess it was a cartoon in the 80s. But they don't have their mask. But I still think I can get somewhere around $20. I got 4 of these type figures. But yeah, they wore a little mask, I guess. It took me a minute to find those. I couldn't leave this guy sitting either. 1989 Super Mario figure. So I don't think he's worth a whole lot. Maybe $5 or something. But I couldn't leave him behind. There's the other 2 mask figures. And then the Little People, there's like Sesame Street characters. I got Bert, Big Bird, Cookie Monster. I think that's probably worth, $10 to $20 for those 3. If you wanted to sell them all separate, you could make money. But I got a whole bag of these, a whole bag of these Little People. I saw somewhere where they're worth money. And probably for that whole bag, I'm gonna assume another like 20 bucks. So if we say 20 bucks for the little people, maybe 10 for the Sesame Street, maybe 10 for the mass figures. Let's just guesstimate 20. I mean, that's like, I don't know, 60 to 80 bucks I got for that little lot of toys, right? For that little lot of toys, I think I'm gonna get like 60 to 80 bucks from, and I paid $2. So really sweet deal. I love finding vintage stuff. Nothing exciting here, but water filters do good for refrigerators. So if you ever see those out, she had $5 on this. I got it for $3, brand new. Thinking I'll get about 20 on that. And then I got this haul of stuff right here. So a TI 83 Plus calculator in pretty good condition. WWE 2K17, SmackDown versus Raw 2007, and Wii Sports. Wii Sports, every time I get it, it sells extremely fast. 10 to 15 bucks shipped for Wii Sports. Good condition. This WWE 2K17, it's probably the last WWE on PS3, but I think that's going to go for around 20 bucks. So let's say 20, 30. The calculator, just a low guesstimate, $20. And then the SmackDown versus Raw, maybe like $5. So 20, 30, 20. I can't get my math. 40, maybe like 50, 55 bucks. You know, I spent 20 bucks on that from a flea market I hit on the way by. So not great, but it should sell pretty fast. Last thing, pretty cool. This Pokemon Platinum, I think that's going to go for about $30 loose, was from a Facebook Marketplace deal I got on the Nintendo 3DS, I think it was. Yeah. And they had a bunch of Pokemon games with it. Well, she had left one out and gave me a discount. And I told her, hey, the one she left out, I didn't tell her, but the one she left out was like 30 bucks. So I said, hey, if she shipped me the game, if she mailed it to me, I would, give her the extra 10 bucks. She said she mailed it. I cash apped her. So 10 bucks, got that. Should turn into 30. So overall, like 80, 100, 150, 250. I think a $300 day from, I don't know, how 30 some dollars spent. Can't beat that. So, all right, cool. We'll see you next time.